Guys, I was gonna do a full face. However, I don't think I'm going to because I don't have my beta blocker for a few more days. I've been off of it for 2 days. They need me in rough shape to do some testing. Also, I'm having like a very like foggy head because of it, and I'm kind of having trouble filming, but I really want to film. And I really want to play with this makeup that I got days ago. I really want to sit here and do this. So if I'm sitting here like fumbling over my words like more than I normally do, it's because I don't have my fucking beta blocker. But I was going to do a full face. Like I have my foundation ready to go and everything. But I didn't dampen a beauty sponge thing. And I can't get up and down to do it right now because my heart rate, everything that I do, it's pissing my heart off. Just sitting here, my heart rate's 105, so it's just like I don't want to. I looked through my, by that I mean get up and down. I looked through my makeup brushes. None of my like regular makeup brushes that are for foundation, fur. I love when I say for like fur. None of them are clean enough that I feel like I would be able to stomach rubbing them on my face. So I think I'm just going to kind of do like my streaming base makeup, like skin enhancer, tinted moisturizer, concealer, powder, which I feel is good enough for us to see if I'm actually going to like this makeup. And honestly, that's how I do my makeup 4 days out of the week. The only time I ever put like foundation on, and like do like a full beat anymore is like I'm either filming or I'm like I've got something special that I'm doing, you know, because most of the time whenever I'm doing this shit anyway, it's like my quick routine. So I guess it would probably be best for me to check it out like this. Oh my God, I think my blood pressure's high because I'm like, I don't know how I'm feeling. Anyways, I'm gonna start with this. I just used way too much fucking retinol on my face and it took so long for this shit to dry down. I'm gonna go ahead and use this on my under eyes. Does it actually do anything for my makeup? No, I don't think so. I only bought it because it was under the primer section, like I put into Walmart, like primer. Do I have a busted fucking blood vessel in my eye? You dumb bitch. Anyways, I looked up because I really want to stick. Primer, and this popped up, and I get it, and I'm like, this is not a fucking primer at all. This is just literally straight up skincare, but it's fine. Because I like the ingredients in it, so I'm going to use it. I like the ingredients in it. I'm going to use it. And also, it doesn't make my makeup separate, which makes me happy. I was a little bit worried that it would, but it didn't. And I use it because I have it and I like it. Does it do anything? I don't know. Did I already say all that? Probably. Anyways, this routine does not require me to use a primer. So we're just going to go straight in with our Covergirl Skin Enhancer, just so we can go over all of this shit with powder and make it matte is what we're doing. So, and also if you use this, I hope I didn't obnoxiously do the thing where I like showed something to the camera too quickly. If you use this, try not to use too much because after a while on your skin, it will start to feel like shit. Oh my God, right before I started filming, I exfoliated the fuck out of my face with my little like pink spinny Conair face exfoliating brush. And I like went really hard in this area and on my chin because I get like really rough skin there. And then I sat down and slathered myself with so much fucking retinol. It's not even funny. And I just put that shit on there and it burned. That's cute. Oh well, no going back now. All right, next we're using this. I keep telling myself that not saying it means that the robot overlords will not pick it up. I don't think it matters. Oh shit. I had a giant glob of that shit on blended on my nose. That was cute. You know what's really ass though is like the camera is way brighter than like the room is to my eyes, which is really cute. Sometimes I use a lot of this and sometimes I barely use any. So we'll just see what happens. We'll just slap this shit on and see what happens. I love it so much. Somebody suggested it to me in my comments and I went ahead and got it. I don't know when because I don't fucking know time. But like, every time that I saw it in stores, I always thought like this size of a container for $5. I was like, I feel like I'll burn through that like really quickly. And then it's gonna look like it's cheap. But is it really cheap if you're having to constantly rebuy it? I've had this shit forever. You don't hardly need to use any of it. I've had it forever. So yes, it was absolutely worth $5. I thought about going up a shade, but then I won't look like I have tuberculosis anymore. I just want to say that this is like an almost daily makeup routine for me, and my tinted moisturizer is not wanting to sit very well over top of my skin enhancer, and I think it is from the absolutely obnoxious amount of retinol that I put on. I put on probably 4 times more retinol than I should have. It's because I went to get it out. I need to get some of those like scoopy things for skincare because I'm getting to the bottom of this and it's really hard to get the shit out of the bottom. I need to get some of those scoopy things for skincare because it gets in my nails and I'm like, I can't put it back. So I just use it, and I use way too fucking much. Way too much. So like my makeup is having a hard time like sitting on my face. That's really cute. Hopefully, also I see this is unblended. That's cute. Guys, don't ever let me sit down to film myself doing makeup without a beauty blender again, or I'm gonna fucking come to your house and scold you. Anyways, here's the thing. Hopefully this shit blends out. Hopefully this shit blends out. I literally look like Epps and I watch zombie movies every weekend, and I literally look like a fucking zombie. I love that for me. I love that for me. I love how yesterday's scraps of eyeliner are just really driving the fact that I want to look half dead home. Also, let me have this giant fucking piece of unblended tinted moisturizer on my forehead. Hater. Secretly, you're a fucking hater. Actually, before I do this step, I don't know if don't look at the side of my head. I'm trying not to move my head. I don't know if I told you guys what I used. Not that it's a good plug. This video isn't. Listen, you know what it feels like to be without my beta blocker? It feels like when you don't eat for a really long time and your blood sugar starts to get low. So you start to get foggy headed and kind of feel like you're moving through sand. And you start to get really agitated because your body's like dumping stress hormones, hangry, if you will. That's what it feels like to be without my beta blocker. But eating food does not help. When I feel like that and I haven't eaten for 6 hours, I'm like, oh shit, I need to eat. When my head is foggy and I feel like I'm trying to run on a beach with sandbags tied to my ankles, I know it's time to eat. And I start getting hangry and I start getting anxious. I know it's time to eat, right? This is just like that, but eating doesn't fix it. It's because my heart rate is pumping out of my chest and my nervous system can't regulate itself. But anyways, I don't know if I told you guys what I was using. It's this. The Revolution Skin Silk, and I'm gonna go ahead and go over my shit with this Milani. It's the Conceal and Perfect. If you go to order this, here's the thing. I don't know if this is new or old packaging, but this is not at all what it looks like when I go to order it on Walmart. I don't know if the preview on Walmart is the new packaging and my shitty Walmart only has the old packaging, or if that's the old packaging and this is the new packaging. I don't know, but it looks nothing like I thought it was going to look. So if you go to get it and you're like, that doesn't look like that, maybe you're in the same situation as me. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to just cover up all of my skin enhancer because I'm going to have to pat down all of my makeup, and I didn't really want to have to. But I used too much retinol, and so that's what we're going to do. And I used this, like I used my little Dollar Tree Poof Poof because it allows me to like get more powder in a concentrated area. than a brush does. And one thing about me, bitch, is I got the too much gene and I love a cake face. Now that we've completely fucking obliterated my dewy skin enhancer and gave me a concrete face, I actually have two brow things. Okay, this is the LA Colors Brow Kit in medium. I have used this before. I have used this before 2 times. One time on a completely bare face, like all I had on was eye makeup, but like no shit under my skin at all, or under my skin, on my skin at all other than that. And then yesterday I used it with a base like this. So I don't know how this is gonna go on with a full base, but I don't think it'll make that big of a difference. Especially because what I just did is a full base for a lot of people, so I don't think it'll make that big of a difference. The one thing that I will say about this is that I feel like when I use it, and I've only used it 2 times, my brows turn out a lot thicker than I want them to be. I am a thin eyebrow bitch, okay? I am a thin brow bitch. That's what I like. Obviously, I didn't spend, you know, I haven't been destroying the follicles of my fucking brow hairs since 2000 just for it all to grow back. And even still, I was born with bad fucking eyebrows. But anyways, I feel like it's not like 2020 brow blindness bad, but it is pretty, they just look normal. And for me, I'm like, I like pencil thin. We'll see. I just got to keep playing with it. It's a fucking brow. It's a brow powder. Like, get a fucking grip, bitch. I know. But I genuinely feel like both times that I used it, it kind of like made me make my eyebrows abnormally normal looking. Okay, first of all, shut the hell up. I know what you're thinking, bitch. It's a brow product. You're in control of it. Like, what do you mean? Like, user error. Sounds like a skill issue. I think you might be right, is the thing. Shut the hell up. I think you might be right. So every time that I have used this, I have tried to use either the first color or the second color. And I think the reason that my brows ended up thicker and thicker was because I was trying to pack more pigment on top of it to make them darker. So today I used the last color and they went on great. Okay, the other thing that I have to try, and I don't even know if I should, because like I said, I've been trying to use the lighter colors because my wig has blonde in it. I've been trying to use the other colors. It is the, ooh, the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. The problem is I have it in the shade Espresso, which is like this middle color right here. I don't really know how this is gonna work out whenever I just use like very close to black on my brows, but I'm gonna try it anyway because I fucking have it, and this shit was kind of expensive because NYX has the fucking audacity, you know? Okay, wish me luck. That was probably, no joke, it's been like 30 seconds, no joke, the easiest time I've ever had drawing the tails on my eyebrows. I specifically looked for something super thin and hard on purpose because I have a mole on this side of my eyebrow, on this eyebrow, and I thought, ooh, you know what would make it so much easier on this eyebrow that I already struggle drawing a tail on? Getting it fucking pierced. So I really, really struggle with this side with drawing the tail on. Whoop, whoop. Went right over top of my fucking mole. And I think it looks fine. Like, I think the color match is fine. Maybe if I got natural lighting, I wouldn't feel that way, but I think the color match is fine. I know. One thing I like to do is make shit harder on myself than it has to be, but listen, bitch. Shut up. Anyways, we're gonna go in with this. I really am feeling yellow eyeshadow today. I was thinking about it yesterday. Yesterday I just put on like primer and set it with setting powder and just put on some eyeliner really quick. but I thought about it. Sorry if you can hear my eyelid like sucking and unsucking from my fucking eyeball, you nasty bitch. Anyways, I thought about it and I was like, fuck. I need to see if I have any other eyeshadow that is not in the Schmame Schmarls redacted palette. And if I do, like a really pretty, like bright yellow, that's what I want to use. Oh, I need to put some more on this eye. I'm not sure. Have I ever used the yellow in this palette? I don't know if I have. I was looking at it, by the way. If there's skincare under my nails, yes, there is. Anyways, there's a yellow in this palette called Canary, and it kind of looks a little bit orange. I want like really bright yellow, like really like bright yellow next to the orange, like not like next to the actual oranges in this palette. It looks yellow, but by itself, I don't know, it looks more like a burnt yellow. Also, I struggle with these colors. And I didn't know it until I went to beauty school and we were painting pumpkins and everybody in the room was like, that's not the color of a pumpkin. And I was like, well, that's what a fucking pumpkin looks like to me, bitch. So shut the fuck up. Anyways, I'm going to use this canary yellow and I'm using this like very dense brush to try to like make it as like bright as possible. I don't think I've ever used this because I'm pretty sure I just like popped this color's cherry. Anyways, let's see what it looks like. And also, I had like a pink or something on this brush not that long ago, maybe even a fucking red. And I just sat here and slapped the shit out of it on the palm of my hand, kind of hoping that I would get it all out and not a scrap of it popped up. Like on my skin. Ooh, I think there she is. So I was going to say, she's probably going to make a fucking appearance here. She's probably going to show up as I'm doing this and I don't want it to. Do I look sick? Do I look like, would you avoid me on a public bus because I look like I might have the T virus? Because that's what we're aiming for. Do I look like I am dead or dying? Because if that's what you look like at this point, you did win it right. Look how blue my eyes look. Oh, fuck off. Color wheel. Oh my God, let me explain the color. Shut the fuck up. I know. My eyes are not blue, they're green. But green eyes don't actually have any color in them. They just reflect whatever is around them. They look so blue. All right, I'm gonna be doing my wings off camera. And you all know why. It's because I suck at doing wings. Can't do them on or off camera. I have no expectations going into this, big, small. I don't give a shit. This is what I'm using. The NYX Epic Ink Liner, waterproof. I'll see you in a little bit. I have a request from you guys, and I think that it's an easy one to fulfill. Don't perceive my wings at the same time. Only perceive them separately. They are two separate entities. They're best friends that live across the world from each other, and they only get to see each other like once every like 5 years. They met on Xbox 20 years ago. They've met up a few times, but they still consider themselves to be best friends because they talk every day and they play games and shit. That's my wings right now. Don't perceive them together, only separately, okay? Can you just do that for me? I'm kind of hoping that this eyeliner is gonna be like a lot of mascaras are, where like the more that you use it, the better that it gets. I got it the other day. I'm almost out of my L'Oreal. It's got like this much left in it, like literally this much left in it. So I got this Covergirl Perfect Point Plus ink, and I used it for the first time yesterday, and it did the thing where, like, you know when you open a new eyeliner and it's like hard and it has that like waxy film over top of it? That doesn't mean that it's bad. Sometimes it just needs to warm up. So yesterday I had to scrape it. I also was kind of hoping that it would not be, I was kind of hoping that this was going to be a wooden one and not a roll-up one, and I don't know how or why I thought it was a wooden one, because wooden ones tend to be easier to soften up, you know what I mean? But then also there's roll-up ones that are soft, so I was kind of hoping that it would be that, but it's not. It's not. Okay. I'm going to show you guys what I mean though. I really have hope that like the more that I use it, the softer that it'll get. Cuz like I feel like hard eyeliner gives you like that blunt look that maybe you don't want, because I like mine a little bit smudgy. You know what I mean? True story. Here's a I'm about to drop some lore. By the way, I just tried to say lore and drop at the same time and it came out drawer. Anyways, here's a lore drop for you, and I've talked about this before, but when I was a little girl, I stayed up past my bedtime at my dad's house and I was watching TV, and there was an advertisement for a strip club, and there was a girl in the ad who had like new metal red hair and the most like milky white skin. Milky white. Looked like she had a fucking filter over it. Milky white skin. And this like new metal red hair. And the most like perfect fucking blunt eyeliner I've ever seen. And I was like, bitch, I want to be you. I want to be you. Why can't I be you? What's the lesson here? What's the lesson here? Don't let your 7-year-old watch TV after bed. First of all, I was sneaking. Don't let your 7-year-old watch TV after bed, because there might be an advertisement for a strip club and she might see a girl that she thinks is so pretty that it might ignite this like lifelong love for like alternative culture. Is that the lesson here? Also, I hope she's well. Honestly, I hope you're doing great. I just had to put this on really quick because I was fucking off. It's the Revlon Color Stay Full Time. I had to put it on really quick because I was fucking off, and I realized that like my eyelash glue is probably going to be so dried down that I'm going to have to redo it. It's probably not going to want to stick, and if that's the case, I'm going to be really mad because I shouldn't have done that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This eyelash feels pokey. I literally just opened these yesterday. I literally just opened these bitches yesterday and it already feels pokey. And I'm just gonna have to push through it. Teacher reads us, the pokey little puppy. What is that from? Because every time I say pokey, I think of that. Teacher reads us, the pokey little puppy. What the fuck is that from? Is that even what he says? Something about the pokey little puppy. I don't know. Still getting the shit stabbed out of me with this eyelash. All right, we're gonna try these, and I'm so excited to try them. Holy shit, I'm so excited to try them. It's the Covergirl Skin True Blend Skin Enhancers. I got a bronzer and I got a blush, and I'm so fucking excited. And I also have this that we're gonna try today, the NYX Buttermelt Highlighter. And also, I tried to peel these stickers off and I can't get it, so sometimes I feel fucking betrayed by my nails. Ooh, I think I got it. I have no idea what to expect out of this at all. Oh my God, I love when something's impossible to get open. Anyways, sniff check. No, I don't smell nothing. I smell absolutely nothing. I literally have no idea what to expect. We got our nasty ass Big Bird brush, half broken Big Bird brush. I have no idea what to expect. I literally just bought both the bronzer and the blush in the lightest shade that they have. Why the fuck does this eyelash look like super fluffy and pretty and you can like see it over top? Also, I think I just spit, and if I did, no I didn't. I can like see it over top of my stuff, and this one I can't. Are you joking me right now? Like this eye? Like, what are you on? Like, why are you going to be an asshole? I'm so excited to try this bronzer and you're going to be a dick. What are you doing? Is it the, like, different shapes of my wings betraying me? Listen, I tell people all the time to use, like the shit, what are they called? Eyelashes to cover up how bad your wings can get. You're kind of fucking me over here. You're kind of making me look stupid. Okay, sorry, I've been wrestling with my fucking eyelashes. They're doing the thing where, look at that. There's like didn't I just throw out like the last thing of eyelash glue that I had because it kept doing that? Maybe it wasn't the eyelash glue. Maybe it was just my fucking eyes. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know what to expect with this. I just bought the lightest shade of what they have. It's like way harder than I was expecting, but I'm kind of afraid. I wish I had like a clean brush because there's like so much of the Buttermelt bronzer like built up in this. Like, can we really get a good feel for it if we're using a brush that has like a bunch of other shit? Let me see here. Well, shit. Let's try it. I was going to try to find a brush that doesn't have 3 years worth of Buttermelt bronzer in it, but okay, hopefully I don't get like a big streak. I think I made the right decision in getting the lightest one. I went with the lightest bronzer and the lightest blush. I will tell you that I was expecting, because this is the first time I've opened these. Well, I opened them. Oh, it's so pretty. Guys, I like to look like Neapolitan ice cream. So if you're like, bitch, what the fuck? I like to look like Neapolitan ice cream. I like blunt fucking contour. So shut the fuck up. Anyways, I gotta say, I'm a little bit, I didn't know what to expect, but like every time I've seen somebody use these, I genuinely thought that the formula was a little bit creamier than what it is. It's very hard. It's very hard. Also, there's like a dry patch on my skin that's stuck to. We're not going to worry about it. I am actually shocked by how soft the formula is. I honestly don't know what I was expecting. In case you're wondering, this was the shade Honey Bun. It was the lightest one that they had. And this is the blush in the shade Rose Latte. I'm gonna guess it's Rose Latte because there's no accent mark to make it rosé. So we're gonna use this, and this is a fucking brush that has a lot of the NYX Buttermelt blush in it. And honestly, I'm actually kind of glad that I bought the highlighter, because I was a little bit worried that using these together was gonna be like blinding, which is fine, but like too much, you know what I mean? Is there such thing as too much? I don't know. I thought because it says it's a luminous blush that it was going to be like, you know, but it's not. And that's fine. I almost scratched the shit out of it. It's pretty. I will say, I have to give myself a little clown nose. I will say it does have a lot less shimmer in it than the Buttermelt has. But I still really like it. I still really like it, but I'm also still shook by how hard the formula is. I thought it would be squishy. I don't know. You know what I also love about myself? You know what I was thinking while I was doing my fucking blush on my nose? I was thinking I love making myself look dead just so I can make myself look alive again. I don't know. It's just kind of like how I like to make myself, sorry, I was looking at my computer screen. It's just like how I like to make myself matte as shit, just matte and dry as shit, so I can turn around and put a bunch of bronzer on, or a bunch of highlighter on. That's also one of my favorite things. God, I love nose blush. I love nose blush. Okay, the last thing that we have to try is this NYX Buttermelt highlighter. Guys, I love the packaging on this. I think it's so beautiful. Like, it's very, like, pretty. RIP to it very soon, though, because it's not going to survive me. You're not going to stay pretty for long. You're going to get thrown around in my makeup bag, and you're going to get covered in eyeliner, and your pretty foil lettering is going to get scratched all to shit. But it looks pretty right now. I will say, it is another thing that I have gotten from NYX, that I ordered it from Walmart for delivery. It gets here and I'm like, it's so fucking small. It is, you know what? I want to look at something. I want to look at something. Am I like making it up in my brain that it's small? This is a NYX Buttermelt blush. This is the NYX Buttermelt highlighter. Am I making it up in my brain? Now, don't get me wrong. You don't need as much highlighter as you need. Oh, it is the same. I think it's just the amount of packaging that makes it look way smaller. Anyways, I love the packaging. It's just another thing that I bought from them that I was jarred when I got it in the mail. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger, like this thing that I got it in the mail and was like, oh my God, I paid like $14 for this and this is how fucking big it is. This is how big it is. Also, these things suck, by the way. I don't know anything about the formula of this, so I'm going to give it a try with a brush first. This is what it looks like. I got it in the shade Bright and Butter Light Champagne. They have it in like a gold, they have it in like a blush color, they have it in all these different ones. I decided to get it in this. I don't know what the formula is, kind of afraid to touch it. So we're going to go in with my bright yellow glow brush and see how it is. My bitch, are you fucking joking me? My Wet n Wild, my face feels flushed from like that, like literally jarred me. Bitch. My Wet n Wild Chameleon highlighter got busted, and it busted in the same exact way that my Lottie London did. It has that very like squishy texture to it, and this is powder. This is powder. Fuck off. I have been wanting to get this shit for months, but I couldn't justify the price. Are you shitting me right now? Are you shitting me? Are you fucking joking me? Now that that shock of that is over, oh my God. That's probably my favorite thing, the best thing that I've bought in a really long time. And now I want it in like everything. I want it in the gold. I want it in all the other ones. Anyways, I was going to put black on. I was going to put some black lipstick on, but I'm streaming in a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do, I have this Essence, the Super Peptide glossy treatment. I don't think you guys have ever seen me wear. It does have a little bit of a tint to it. So I think what I'm gonna do is put this LA Girl Perfect Precision. It is eyeliner, but I use it as fucking lip liner. In the shade brown. I think I'm just gonna line my lips and put this on top of it. But yeah, because I don't really feel like dealing with, you know, touching up lipstick and shit tonight. Let's put this Essence Super Peptide over top of all of my brown eyeliner. I'm not really sure if it's going to do much. I might have put too much of the brown on, but oh well. At least my lips won't be as crusty as they were. Or as they are. How you doing? I don't think, I got 2 hours until stream. I don't think this is going to survive that. Okay, lips are a little warm. I don't care. I'm still so excited about the highlighter that I don't give a fuck. Anyways, I'm not going to put a wig on in this video. If I do, you'll see it in the thumbnail, and I will see you guys later. Bye.